Hey guys, so this is Sunday the 29th, home programming. So today we got a little bit different. So there's regular WOD, but we've just got some tests instead of like a strength component or skill component. Okay, so I'll just go over it all. So when you warm up, you're gonna run on the spot for a minute, and you're gonna go right into the next minute. We're gonna do inchworms. So that's the one where we go straight legs. We're gonna reach down, hamstring stretch, walk out, and then push up. We're gonna walk back in, stand up. All right, so you might only get 2 of those or 3 of those, or 3 or 4 of those in a minute. You're just trying to get that big stretch. Make sure you do the push up. Then you're gonna do, so next minute we're gonna get the heart rate up a lot, so it's gonna be burpees for a minute. Again, you're not trying to like race them, it's just a warm up, chest to the ground, start to clap, right to the floor. And then Russian twists, have that ready. So you're gonna go a minute of Russian twists. If you want to have a plate, you can keep the feet off the ground, right? If it's a dumbbell, touch. Right? If you don't have anything, you can just touch the ground. Okay, just try to warm up everything, warm up the heart rate up, get the kind of core warmed up. Okay, so for these tests, we're going to rotate through 4 times. So when you do your, so you're going to do a double unders test, max test. So you might mess up along the way too. But if so, I'm just going to try as many doubles as I can. I might mess up from fatigue, or I might mess up just from kind of tripping up on the rope. I'm just going to try to get as many as I can. If I don't have doubles, I'm going to try to do a singles set. I know sometimes that might be a lot of cardio if you're doing a couple hundred singles, but that's what it is. You could also do it as you say you're very new. You usually only do singles in workouts. We could do doubles. Maybe you get your 1 or 2 doubles or whatever. That's okay to kind of try to get a new personal best, right? So sometimes this is a good day to be, just like that flight simulator day was good to try to see if we could get our new best set, right? So maybe I get 5 doubles and I'm jumping for joy because I got 5 doubles. That might be a personal best for you, right? So do what you want with it. It's more to be a test of kind of max doubles than to get a great cardio burn. Unless you're really good at doubles. Singles, only if you literally can't do a double would I have you not try doubles. Okay? So broad jump or standing long jump. So you're going to rotate through these. So you're going to do your double under set. You're going to take a little break. When you're ready to jump, you're going to have this set up. So you're going to have a line. You can mark a tape, or you can have your own. You can have just use something in your house or outside or driveway line or whatever. But toes behind the line, right? And then you're going to mark your heel where I get to, right? So if I 2-foot jump, 2-foot land, I'm going to mark my heel, right? You could use chalk, or you could put your phone down there or something to mark where you were, or a rock or something. Yeah, so you don't have to measure it all till I'm done, because I'm gonna just pick my best. But then I'm gonna do a set of push-ups right to the floor, right? So RX push-ups, if you're doing them legit, is right, chest, the thighs really shouldn't even touch the ground. So chest touches the ground. If the thighs do touch the ground, they touch at the same time as the chest, and it's not thigh, chest. So it's not thighs, chest, thighs, up. Okay, so that might be what you have to do to be able to do push-ups. So if that's the case, that's still going to get pretty hard. So if that's your version of push-ups, just stick to that the whole way through. I don't want to be doing RX, and then all of a sudden it's like halfway through I'm kind of doing these kind of push-ups. Right? So it's do as many proper or the same level of push-up the whole way through till failure. right? So I'm just gonna keep going. I can rest at the top, but I can't rest at the bottom, okay? So I can't, so I'm just gonna go down, up, rest if I need to for a second, but it's one big set, no kind of shaking it out, and then going again, okay? So obviously that one might kind of die as we go through the 4 rounds of this. And then the L sit. We've done these before already in class or in your programming. So you're going to use 2 chairs, or 2 benches, or whatever. So most people won't be able to hold for very long with the feet straight out, right? But we're just going to keep the feet off the ground. Hold that. So you can use 2 benches, 2 boxes, 2 chairs, 2 whatever. Find something solid. Yeah, so if you're really having a hard time getting your feet off the ground, you could get a higher bench so then I don't have to tuck my knees up so high. So if I had 2 like kind of stools or something higher, I don't have to tuck so high. That might help. And then worst case, if I can't do that, I'm gonna put my toes on the ground. I know most of you guys don't have bands at home like we sometimes do. I'm gonna put my toes on the ground. And I'm gonna hold that, right? And that's still gonna get hard to hold because I'm not taking my full body weight on my toes. Just don't go flat-footed, okay? But again, stick to that same difficulty level for each round. So once you're done the L sit, you're gonna go back up to the double unders, have another try of those. So all these should be fresh. So you're never kind of going into them super tired. You're kind of shaking it out for a minute or whatever. And then you're doing a full effort attempt, rest, okay? So by the end of this, we're gonna have your max double unders number, your max long jump inches, your max push-up set, your max L sit time, okay? Yeah. So the workout, 15 minutes. So for most, if you grab a dumbbell, I think most people have a dumbbell at home from what you took from here. So we're doing dumbbell power snatches. Those are going to alternate. So the ones from the ground to overhead, right? So one motion, keeping it close, right? And we're going to switch on the ground or in the air, right? So we're going to switch every rep. So we're going to put it down. Okay, so remember it's staying close. So when I bring this up, so my butt's down, my back's straight, and then I'm keeping it close, like I'm zipping up my jacket, and then up, right? So I don't want to bring it to here and then push. Okay? So yeah, we do those a lot in class, so if you've been here a while, you're probably pretty familiar with those. You're going to alternate left, right for 20. If you're doing the kettlebell, it turns into that kind of that kettlebell power snatch, which people don't like very much. So you might, if your kettlebell's a little heavy to be doing 20 of those, you might have to reduce the number of reps. Say if you're also when your dumbbell's really light, you might in 20 with a normal RX weight would be too like a good weight, but then you got a 10-pound dumbbell at home, you're used to lifting a 35, you might have to up the reps a little bit. Okay. So from here, we're going to be going kettlebell power snatch. From here, you're going to have your handle offset. You're going to keep it close on the way up, shrug back. Around here is when that kettlebell is going to turn. And then I punch through. So in real time, okay. So for those, again, I should have switched everyone. So I'm going to put it down, switch, put it down, switch. Okay. If you have a barbell and you want to do barbell lifting and you want to do power snatches, same idea, wide grip, right? Keep these light though, right? So it's you should be able to do 20 in a row, right? So maybe or close to it, right? With the dumbbell power snatch, you should be able to do 20 in a row. If it's a bar, don't put a weight that you can only do 2 or 3 in a row and drop in singles and stuff like that. Do a weight that is fast, because the point of this WOD is to keep you going the whole time. Next thing is sumo deadlift high pull. So A little awkward with the different things. So if you have a bar, you can have the wide stance, narrow grip, kind of line up the thumbs in the middle of the bar, butts down, slow deadlift, fast and high shrug, quick pull to the collarbone, and then let it down. Again, those are hard, harder than snatching usually, and again, I should be able to do a lot of reps in a row. So I don't want to have a lot of weight on there. If I'm doing a kettlebell, those are usually what we kind of do for, you know, a lot of warm-ups and stuff. So butts down, high elbows, right? And the power is from my hip extension and my pull, and not my pull first, right? So the power is from me straightening out and getting tall and getting explosive, and not kind of getting to here and pulling early, right? So make sure that you get tall, shrug, and then pull out. Okay? If you're using a dumbbell, it's a little different. Just watch your chin. Right? It's a little harder. It's a little hard to hold it. You can kind of hold it a little more like. I think that is going to get a little bit lower. It's kind of a little awkward, but same idea, right? Okay, so with the dumbbell overhead lunges, you're just going to pick up the dumbbell any way you want. You're going to get it locked out overhead, and you're going to lunge on the squat, so it's like static. You could step forward or back. You're just going to keep this locked to the sky. Just move forward step, and then back to where I started. It could also be a backward step. Back to where I started. I'm going to do 10 steps, left, right, left, right, left, right on one arm. Then I'm going to put it down or switch, get it up there for the other 10, left, right steps on the other arm, right? If I'm using a kettlebell, just find a good kind of spot for that kettlebell to sit on the back of your forearm. So I was kind of trying to get that set and kind of balanced right in the middle of my forearm, so it's not kind of turning on me like that. Those might not be too bad because you only have to get it up there once. If you have a bar and you're doing this whole workout with a bar, again, it should be light. You're going to do a double arm overhead, right? So you can hold it however you want. You might be able to hold it a little bit narrower than your overhead squat. Okay, but same idea. This should be able to kind of do, 20 fresh. Okay, and then that turns into smaller numbers later. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the idea of today is to go fast, or to be able to hang on to whatever piece of equipment you got for a long time. So try not to throw too much weight on there especially if you got a bike. All right. Good luck, guys.